be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6. Do the same with the Gorilla Gentleman. They're both fantastic deals to help support the show. Ow. Also, I like having some weirdness in the opener from time to time. So, today we're playing the last of the 2-color versions of Death and Taxes. As usual, Death and Taxes is a creature control deck that aims to disrupt what your opponent is doing in order to further your goals of killing them. we have green, we have some access to some relatively cool cards, as well as the Renegade Rallier thing that we liked and collected company. Let's see how well this deck does, shall we? Wait a minute. Okay, I thought I had timing reinforcements, and I didn't want that. Okay. So, community chest. Hope everyone has been, let's see, so this is being uploaded on the 26th. That's the day after Christmas, right? I think so. Hopefully everyone had a good Christmas, or some. I think Hanukkah still has a day. Or is Hanukkah? I don't. Maybe Hanukkah isn't dependent on the date, but instead dependent on. I don't know. Regardless, I hope all of you have had a good time. So we're going up against the good old-fashioned colorless ramp. We have Archon of Emeria, but if they just play a rock here, yeah, I'm just going to Skyclave Apparition it. That's nice to see. Yeah, so we're just going to hit this with the Skyclave, kind of shut the ramp down a little. And then on the following turn, potentially, if we don't draw a land, we can go ahead and just Archon to make it so essentially, like, most of these decks aren't actually playing basics, so we can make it so all their stuff comes in super tapped. Amazement Tome I'm fine with. We got a land, but it does come in tapped, which is fine. Play our Archon, so their stuff is going to come in even slower. Gonna hit them for a good old-fashioned 4, and then next turn, we have access to Yasharn. Let's see what they do with this. Bottom, alright. So, notably, they're not going to be able to play a Karn or anything, because it comes in tapped. And even if they play, oh, interesting. Huh. Very interesting. Curious as to what they're planning on doing here. They can only cast one thing at a time. And near deadlines. So this is not the same version I expected, so it's very possible that they do have access to, basics. Ooh, I mean, that's nice, but we're definitely going to save it. Going to attack in here. End turn. We have a good old-fashioned company to accompany us. Note with Archon, they can only cast one thing a turn. Extinction event. Unfortunate. They're all odd. I'm just going to sack this because I can. It just gives me something in my graveyard. I understand that this doesn't work, just so you know. This way it just doesn't get exiled. They are going to get a 2/2. See what I can grab here. Thalia and Scooze. Don't mind if I do. Yep. It's a good thing I did that, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm actually going to blow this up. Yeah, we'll blow that up. That way they can't gain life from it. I would love to see a scry at the bottom here. That's what we love right there, baby. They have 6 mana. Notably, they are taxed. Extinction event on even, that's fine. I have access to a knight to still pressure the life total. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. So I'm going to Yasharn. Thins my deck out a little. And is a nice lethal threat. They should have 7 mana here. They do have 7. Generic card, I'm not too worried about. Golos. I'm not worried about it. It just means I can't kill my opponent this turn. Put them to 2. I can't kill them. I can kill them if I get... No, I don't have enough mana for Emiel. Damn. Okay. This is unfortunate. Now they can block... I mean, if they block there, yeah, I feel like they still have to block my 4/4, yeah. The issue is I just lose to an Ugin now. Man, we started so well. Maybe I should have saved my Knight of Autumn. And because most of the stuff is colorless, I guess I'll play the Bronzehide Lion. No, that was... No, it's fine. It doesn't actually matter. Yep. Still a chance that I win with Collected Company. I'm taking 13. We're at 50-50 non-lands, really? And our land, the cards that we have are pretty garbo. I'm taking it. Yeah, we're in a pretty rough spot. Again, yep. And that makes it harder. I have to get essentially Bronzehide Lion, Renegade Rallier. This way it doesn't get exiled, so I can get it back with Renegade Rallier if I want. But I mean, the fact that we lost so many creatures and like very few lands sucks. Like that was terrible, and we lost like all of our flyers. Yeah, I mean that's just bad. So we got to get something. This is insufficient. That's so disappointing. I'm incredibly disappointed. didn't have to be that way. Bring in more Net of Autumns. And honestly, that's about it. This is only when it dies. Oh, you know what? I think I want that actually. Is there something I would like to get rid of? Oh, not really. I guess Kinjalli Sunwing aren't necessarily the best. Go with this and hope it works out. It's a fine hand. Get that scry going. I do not need that. I'm fine having that. I do still think we destroy a turn to ramp spell. Yeah, I still think it's correct to destroy that. Do need to diversify my CMCs. Mindstone, I would love another one, to be honest. They kept it on top. This is fine. One, two, three, four. No, I value waiting more. I don't want to get an Extinction event to just yeet me. That's fine. I don't have anything that can really... I guess Skyclave Apparition, but no. No, this is fine.
I have faced worse than the likes of you.
Sure, what are you gonna get?
I am not frightened by you.
Cage. Well, in response, we'll do this. Oh, look, it's a Knight of Autumn. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. If I 9, 10 it, it doesn't actually help my clock, so I would rather just destroy the Mind Stone. I'm fairly certain I don't give a crap about Karn here. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's fine. Renegade Rallier doesn't actually matter. I guess I can just put Karn, yeah, I'll put Karn. I hate that so much. Fuck off with your nice. I'm so disappointed. I'm gonna lose now because my opponent's if my opponent is on 6 when I lose 6 or less when I lose. It's because I misplayed. I misclicked. Humans are odds. Odds get sort of more power. Yep. I have another one.
Awaken.
Okay. top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I really don't want to just Charming Prince into Thalia, but I think I have to just Charming Prince into Thalia and hope my opponent doesn't have another Extinction event. Yeah, my opponent should be dead next turn. No one's more disappointed than I am. Draw with Tome. So I'd be looking at my opponent on 9, which would be lethal. Theoretically, of course, they can still do stuff. Be lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I assume that's going to go up to 2. Yup. Although, I mean, that does take a lot of their mana. But yeah, I mean, they should be dead. I'm so sad, dude. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Sometimes bad things happen. They're at 1. Renegade Rallier can't work. I guess I'm gonna hit this. Just so that potentially next turn Renegade Rallier can work. These are both on different CMCs. Carnivory Creator is fine.
Evil must not be tolerated. You
What are they
will
getting?
not
No, they can't cast anything. I have Archon. Okay. It looks like despite our misplay, we should be able to win this one. They can't cast anything else, yep. Ooh. Can't keep that. I can keep this. Okay, so Thalia, hopefully they don't have a 2-mana rock. They always have the 2-mana rock. We still have to play Thalia here. Stop them from playing nonsense on 4. I do need to draw a land. If I can draw a land, I can get them off of one of these, I guess. Hell yeah. Okay, now we have 2 cards left in hand. They do have a Mind Stone. Their things do cost a little extra. They can play a Karn here. No, they play Fusion Archive. Okay, yeah, okay. We're gonna give them a 2/2. But we're gonna take their Fusion Archive from them. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We attack. I am going to sack this to get that indestructible. 1, 2 odd, 2 even. Nine. I'm going to cast this. It does add more to the even count, but they currently don't have a black source. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can theoretically activate Guardian Idol. I guess that was one of the few things that had color, so I should have actually sacked the Alseid. They're drawn again, that's fine. Come on, this is the type of deck we like beating. Crawling Barons, they can activate. 2, 4, 6. That one, I felt that win. Alright, I should be able to get another game in. And this will be the last one before I start uploading. And I won't be technically recording until the 29th, I think, is the next time I'll be recording. Which is nuts. And I'm recording this on the 12th, by the way. Alright. I like the idea of... sure, we'll keep this. I just like the idea of getting Thalia out on turn 2. It's possible it won't be worth it, but who knows? Follow your nose. I guess I don't have to show them that I'm a green, even though my my sleeve absolutely gives it away. Table de Passage. What are you playing? Blue. Well, Thalia. Thalia's gonna make your life harder, hopefully. Next turn we Archon. We Chris Archon. They are on salty. So I might actually want to play that Scattergroves for my collector company. That's possible. Just play this tap. If I draw a land, then I'm not gonna. See what our opponent can do here. Their non-basics come in tapped, and their stuff costs an additional. So if they can't non-basic into a Explore, for example, they can basic into an Explore, but that is all of their stuff. Yeah, let's see what they end up doing. They do basic, okay. They play an Uro. Unfortunately, that is a thing that they can do, non-tax. It's a tax deductible, if you will. I hate my life. I'm kidding, by the way. I like dark humor. It's because of the color of my skin. I make jokes. Yeah, we're just gonna add our taps. And we're going to Schmark. They can't play Nissa next turn, which is good. Is it worth just playing... I don't think these decks play a lot of artifact or enchantments that I need to care about, so I think we're just going to play this as a beefy ladies. Or is it just the one knight? Is this card not the other two as well? I thought they all did their own thing. So like maybe maybe this one. Well, okay, she's front and center, and it looks like she's the one wielding a huge weapon, right? So she's the big one. Why is my encoding overloading? I didn't like that. I don't know why my encoding was overloading. We'll bring in Rest in Peace. Bring in Rest in Peace. We will bring in. Cage, I guess? I don't actually... Nah. I don't think we need Cage. I don't even think we need Rest in Peace, honestly. Do we care about any of this? Nah. I don't know why my encoding was overloading. Yeah, front girl is big. The girl over here is life, and the other one is bluffing up. Hysteria. I feel like I always recognize this name. Or maybe I'm just being hysterical. That was my freeze frame. It's like fine. I'll keep it. All right, got you in the back. We would have preferred a 2-drop. Growth Spiral, sure. Here comes an Uro. Just another Growth Spiral. Alright, that's fine. Wait, they went first. Why are they only on 4 mana? If I've just not been paying attention, they haven't been putting extra lands in. Am I that stupid? I mean, I probably am. Am I just gonna play a... Oh, wait. I was gonna say, am I just gonna play a Renegade Rallier? No, dum-dum, you're gonna play a Yasharn. I really wanted my opponent to hurt themselves. Smork on in. Thin my deck a little. So 32.7 down to 29.8. 3 points is fine. Eliminate my Archon. That's just rude. All right. I don't like what's going on here though. Come to game. Why are you doing this to me? I mean, I think I'm just gonna play the Renegade Rallier, even though I don't get anything. It's not like I have anything to get anyway. I just would like to stop drawing lands. 71% of my deck are non-lands, and just like give me something. Like give me some collected companies. Maelstrom Pulse on my Yasharn, rude. Really? Really, game? I mean, it is something. Do you have another Maelstrom Pulse? No, just Extinction Event. That's fine. That's great. No, it's fun. It's great. It's great. It's fun. It's great. Big beefy Night Bottom. I'm not playing these because I can Uro them. Or I can hit Uro with them. And it looks like Uro is what's going to be played. Yep. Of course, all of these are odd. Okay. Apparently, I should have played Selfless Savior first. I have 9 of my 23 lands. 10 of my 23 lands. Come on, game. Give me, where are my collecting companies at? All the way back up to 18, dude. Well, I can Skyclave that, I guess. Fat lot of... Oh, baby. Alright, that's helpful. So we're definitely going to Skyclave this. We're going to Scooze. And I'm definitely going to be eating this. I'm probably going to be eating stuff with mine as well. Okay, they have 2 cards. I assume you're going to choose odd. I'm going to stack this. Even if they choose even, I think I'm still fine with that. It's an extra thing to feed my Scooze. They choose even. Okay. I am kind of surprised. Oh, come on.
I will protect the virtue of this world. Rise, my elemental friend.
Oh, her nails are like mine. Come on, Hysteria. Please. Thank you. I've got things to do, man. I hate you. It's fine. This is not as worth it, I don't think, as just having a larger card. I don't think the dog is as worth it, especially considering my opponent is playing the Exile. That's interesting. Two mana to Fatal Push my Thalia. Yep. In my deck early, baby. I grabbed all of my basics. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Of course now my stuff is odd. Maybe I should have just played Selfless Savior there. I'd love a collected company though. That'd be great. Nissa, sure. I can't exile that. It is non-land.
The land shall conquer you.
The land shall conquer you. I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose this round. It's very Death and Dex doesn't necessarily do great against decks that that can just have essentially infinite mana. I think I boned. It's okay. It's okay, Jace. Everything will be okay.
Harness the elements.
How about no?
We will not.
They're trying to kill me.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
No blocks. I'm going at their face. I can block with my Savior, and I can block with an Ardenvale token. Okay, I can block with an Ardenvale token. Which means I die. I hate... I hate Uro so much. Wizards, announce that you're banning the card. Like, seriously, this card should not be legal. But Justin, Uro didn't even play a role in that match. So, Nissa should be banned as well. But Justin, this is an absolutely fair card. Says you. Alright, community chest. As usual, I'm not going to talk about the white cards unless they have implications with some of the green cards. We have a main deck Ooze, which is fantastic at dealing with annoying things such as Uro, such as cards from the sacrifice deck. Two Bronzehide Lions, which are okay if you're going against white-blue control, which is kind of what I expected to deal with more often, considering the fact that white-blue control won the Zendikar Rising Championship, but I guess just people aren't playing it or not matched against those people. It gives your stuff indestructible, which is gives itself indestructible, and if it dies from some other means, say your shields were down in a single target removal, you can put this on another thing to give that indestructible. So it's quite nice. Then we have Knight of Autumn. This just gets to deal with a bunch of things. It gains you life against any aggro decks, it destroys artifacts and enchantments when it matters, and then it can just be a beefy attacker otherwise. Renegade Rallier is helpful at getting some of our important cards back, especially considering the fact that we can, sack an Alseid in order to attack through for damage, and then we can Renegade Rallier that Alseid back and hold it as protection on defense. Collected Company allows us to... when we draw it, allows us to get two things. We have to draw it first, of course, and then we have to get two things that matter. Yasharn. It helps against the Jund sacrifice decks that are all the rage right now, while also allowing us to thin the deck somewhat. It's also just a 4-mana 4/4, which is it's not nothing. Emiel the Blessed is here to kind of do cool things with Skyclave Apparition. I think I had this. Yeah, I had this on the white-blue version as well. We can reset Knight of Autumn's, Renegade Ralliers, etc., etc. What's really cool is that when you reset a Renegade Rallier with it, it triggers its own revolt. It leaves and then a different version comes back, so you get some cool value there. The usual graph rest combination. We have two Tithe Takers against any deck that wants to do a bunch of instant speed stuff. Against counterspell decks, we have Destiny Spinner. Inspiring Cleric we actually probably don't need because we have Knight of Autumn, which does the exact same thing. So this was a bad choice. Linvala against any decks that want to do shenanigans with their creatures, and then an additional Yasharn just for those sometimes matchups. Previously, this is what I consider to be the most powerful Death and Taxes list. But my final rankings, I think, are the white-red followed by white-blue. And then I think this is still third for the versatility, and then these two are kind of just tied for last. Yeah, so that's all of my recordings, I believe, done. Obviously, there's actually 2 other videos that I've recorded that are going to go up after this, but I didn't record in order because I don't have to. So yeah, I hope you all have had, at this point, have had a happy holidays, and you're spending it safely and happily. I would like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Fogwind, Malik, and Balater, for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links in the description below. Do, of course, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And, of course, until next time, all be one.